The book of Enoch is dangerous, and I'll tell you this. Because if you read 1 Enoch 7:1-14, it will try to explain as if Enoch was the Messiah. That means you ought to be a word surgeon to come from this, go to the book of Enoch, and be able not to confirm.
All right, so we are back again. And in today's video, the man of God, Hubert Angel, has, brought out some scriptures which is actually containing certain books that was supposed to be in our Bible and it is not in. Yes, there are some books that has been taken out from our Bible. Our Bible is incomplete. An inspired book directing you to an inspired book which is not in the inspired book. That is what the man of God said.
Enoch. Joshua 10, verse number 13. The sun stood still. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
And the moon stayed. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is it not written in the book of Joshua? An inspired book is referencing an inspired book that is not in the inspired book. Numbers 21:14. Wherefore it is said,
Hubert Angel said that the book of Nathan is not in, the book of Samuel, the prophet, and many more of the books that are not in our Bible currently. My goodness. Let's go listen to what the man of God said and hear some of the books he made mention of which are not in our Bible today. We will be back.
Am I talking?
Yes, sir.
Jesus says something and quotes something that is not in the Old or New Testament. When they asked him, Sir, who will be this woman's husband in heaven? He says, you know, they are going to be angels.
Yes, sir.
Just like the angels. They neither marry nor be given in marriage.
Yes, sir.
And that reference, you find it nowhere else except the book of Enoch. Joshua 10, verse number 13. The sun stood still. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
And the moon stayed. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is it not written in the book of Joshua? An inspired book is referencing an inspired book that is not in the inspired book. Numbers 21:14. Wherefore it is said in the book of the words of the Lord.
The book of
We have the Bible which is inspired, quoting that there is another book called the wars of the Lord. Not war. The wars of the Lord. That means it's so many wars that God himself fought.
Wow.
2 Chronicles 12, verse number 15. Now the acts of Rehoboam, first Rehoboam and last Rehoboam. Are they not written in the book of Shemaiah the prophet? We have Shemaiah the prophet. 1 Chronicles 29:29. Now the acts of David the king, first acts of David and last acts of David. Behold, they are written in the book of Samuel the seer, and in the book of Nathan the prophet, and in the book of Gad the seer. And they're not in your Bible. Jude, chapter number 1, there is only first chapter, 14 and 15.
Yes, sir.
And Enoch also the seventh from Adam prophesied of this, saying, behold, the Lord cometh. Okay, so Enoch prophesied something
Yes, sir.
that we don't have in the Bible. The other verse we have of Enoch, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Then we have another one, then we have this one. Done. Enoch is finished. 2 Peter 2, verse number 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false prophets among you, who probably shall bring damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, bring up themselves swift destruction. That's what Enoch prophesied, as written in Jude. And Peter is referencing Enoch.
Wow.
And we don't have Enoch in our Bible. And you realize that the changes that happened in the book of Enoch was the reason why the Nicaea conference said, nope, we're not putting it there. Because according to that, the Ketuvim and the prophets, you understand? All that. That means Jesus was on a three-pronged approach. the prophets, Psalms, all that. He mentioned 3, only 3. And those 3 don't include the book of Enoch. I mean, Jesus told you the accepted syllabus. The law of Moses, the prophets, and what? The Psalms. At least he told you this is it. Before we get to the New Testament, these are the ones. Oh, someone say, oh, but the prophets. No. According to the Jewish tradition, they did not include Enoch. And even according to the Dead Sea Scrolls, Enoch, relax. Am I talking to you now?
Yeah.
I want you to put the scriptures on the book of Enoch there. Now look at it. And they were in total what? You get into to number 6, right? Are you getting to number 6?
Yes.
Of course, we said from number 3. And Samaja, the leader, said unto them, and this is 1 Enoch 6:2. Why is this 1 Enoch 6:2? Because in other versions of the same book, it is called the whole book as one. Put another one.
Wow.
Now here it is. Start from verse number 3. Chapter number 3, verse number 3. And Semjaza was their leader and said unto them, I fear you will not indeed agree to do this deed. I alone shall have to pay the penalty of great sin. And they all answered him and said, let us all swear an oath and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, not to abandon this plan, but to do this. This is when they were planning to fall from heaven.
Wow.
When they were planning to deceive humanity and sleep with the daughters of men. Verse number 5. Then swear they all together, bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And they were all how many? 200. Who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon and called it Mount Hermon because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations. Notice here, they descended on Mount Hermon. And the word Hermon means rebellion. I don't know if you understand. Imagine angels meeting and then meeting there and say, we bind ourselves and we are going to do this as a rebellious move. Rebelling against who? Against God. Just so that you understand this.
All right, welcome back. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Tap on the notification button so that anytime we drop our video, you will have the chance to watch. Please kindly do me the favor to subscribe. Did you hear what the man of God said? Did you hear the names of the Bibles or of the books that are not in our Bible? Did you hear what the man of God said? Did you hear the names of the Bibles or of the books that are not in our Bible? All these books has been taken out from the Bible. Just imagine, these books has been taken out. But don't worry, we will get there. What do you think about this? Kindly drop your comments, subscribe to the channel, tap on the notification button as well, and kindly like the video. We will come your way again.